We are the international sales of the group RTL, meaning that we are representing over 100 TV stations that we owned in the different countries like France or Germany, Benelux, radio stations and digital platforms. We also work for the group for a production company, a very well-known production company, Fremantle Media, the producers of American Idol or Got Talent or X Factor. We represent them in order to put brands into the shows as well from an international perspective. And in order to be relevant in Europe in the biggest markets, of course RTL is not in every market. We needed to expand a little bit our scope, and we had some agreements or sales representation agreement with ITV in the UK, with RAI in Italy, and also with a company called the Pers Group in northern Belgium that allows us to have a very significant scale in the 12 biggest markets in Europe.
So tell us what that looks like. What is that platform and who's part of it? You have these broadcasters. What about the buy side, and what is the media that goes through this platform?
So rather than a platform is sometimes more a technology related. We are in the linear TV business, but we are also in the online video business. As you know, those worlds are not completely intertwined at the moment. There are still two types of worlds, but we try to consider that TV, the acronym TV, we refined it a few years ago at RTL Group, and instead of meaning television, we call it total video, because we think that content is really consumed in many ways, in linear, but also in non-linear, on different devices, etc. And at the core lies the content. So in order to get access to our content, you need to use total video. You need to use 30-second spots, but also pre-rolls on the internet. So having said that, we have designed a bunch of products. It's a product portfolio that we have, and can go from 30-second spot across the 12 markets. You want to advertise like the way you've been, or many brands have done for the last 20 years in a TV spot, but you want to advertise for a single point of contact that we are in Germany, in France, in Italy, in Spain. We can do that. And we can go at the other side of the spectrum in online video. And here we have developed a really strong product called the video marketplace. Basically, an American company could say, I really would like to reach Europe and to reach the inventory of RTL Group from one point of contact. And you can do that, and we can deliver that through the video marketplace. And the video marketplace can access, premium inventory, like the owned and operated catch-up VOD platform, like CBS All Access here in the US. You can compare this to C-Splay in France, or RTL Now in Germany. But on top of that, we have developed the inventory to YouTube inventory. So we're selling also our assets on YouTube via Fremantle is putting a lot of videos on YouTube, or our influencers are also putting a lot of video on YouTube, and we can access those different types of inventory through the video marketplace.
So part of it sounds like an SSP, part of it sounds like the SpotX proposition. How does SpotX fit into this scenario?
So SpotX has been acquired a few years ago, 100% by RTL Group. It was progressively. Now SpotX is merging with another company that we acquired as well a few years ago in Europe called SmartClip, and the new entity will be called SpotX. And of course we're using SpotX for the technology it provides across different buckets of inventory that I just mentioned. And we're using SpotX from an ad server. SpotX is also an ad server now being installed completely in Germany, for instance, but it's also an SSP. And then from the DSP perspective, we're working with the big major DSPs in the market. But we also acquired, as you know, some stakes in companies like VideoAmp and Clipped for advanced advertising and cross-screen measurement that we integrate also in our proposition.
Great, and finally, we're here at first day of ECTA in New York. What do you hope to share? What do you hope to learn? What do you think the industry needs to do?
Well, I think that, you know, what we call the GAFAs or the FANGs are here to stay, and I think that's a fact. They're very powerful. On the other side, I think, you know, traditional broadcasters or legacy broadcasters, they are so much more than just linear TV. We will learn over the course of the next few days that there's plenty of opportunities in advanced advertising, in targeted advertising, addressable TV, but also in online video. And you know, broadcasters are not just television broadcasters anymore. They are total video providers with a lot of solutions, and this is what we are here for. You know, how to get stronger together and maybe leverage our strength and to be a competitor, and very strong competitor for the rest of the years to come against or with the GAFAs, depending on how you see them as co-opetitor. But this is what we are here for.